I hope everybody's doing okay tonight. Dogs are going to give us hell, but that's okay. Shows how healthy they are, right? Oh, I hope everybody's doing okay. Man, where'd my... Oh, there it is. Wondered where my phone thumbs went. Oh, my goodness sakes. Well, we've had rain off and on. Looks like we might have another little storm coming through. What's up, Mr. Frankie? Welcome. I didn't get a call back from the lawyer, so I guess they didn't take the deal. Hey, get that fly out of here. I guess they didn't take the deal. Yeah, I seen that, 777. I thought that was so cool. I was watching this YouTube. I just finished watching Captain Ron, and I started watching Men of Honor. But while I was looking for another movie that ended up being Men of Honor, I went through, you know, the different searches, and my channel popped up, and it said 777 subscribers, and I'm like, damn, I almost sent you a text. Yeah. Yo, yo, Will. But yeah, it's building up pretty good. Heck, a couple months ago, what did I start at, 300 and some? I mean, I've had it for years. I just never really posted on it much. And I think right before April, I only had like 300 and some, if that. And now it's up to 7. So, heck, in a couple months, I picked up 400 subscribers. I think that's pretty cool. And I appreciate all you subscribers out there. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. It's going to get interesting. Even if Walmart don't settle, going to court, all of that's going to be interesting. I will make it interesting. How you doing? How y'all doing?
You have a petition to sign?
Yeah, you got your phone on you? It pointed at that QR right there, and then it'll bring it right up.
Oh, no. I'll have to show you. It's easy to find. It's the Cleveland Post.
It's going to ask you for a name, address, and email. Pulls it up. When it tries to bum money, put no thanks, I'd rather share. Well, sending them money don't help the petition. It goes to change.org. I let people tag the motorhome, whether they donate a piggy, nickel, dime, rose, whatever. I let people tag the home.
It's actually on a clear shirt. Somebody that's going to take the long I didn't even get my ass snuffed that bad last week. Yeah, after a while, it's gone all day. My wife home. So afterwards, she said, oh, okay. I'm glad you like that. That's cool. Yeah, it's actually very surprising. I thought I was going to get the fuck up my side here. And everything. So I put the all shit section. I didn't push her off. I put her up there. We got a girlfriend.
I used to have Facebook, but I got kicked off recently. They permanently took my channel down again. It took me 3.5 years to make them use my legal name. But I just moved it to YouTube, so if you do YouTube, you can see my lives I do every day. And like when I get pulled over or whatever, you know, I always go live. I do them on YouTube now.
Jamie Bissell. I don't have to scan this so I can do your code too. Yeah, you can do it while you're still on the phone.
I have them to go.
Oh, okay.
You know, he gave us every herb bearing seed, right? What's it say above that? They do?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Are the hats by donation?
I make the shirts. I don't make the hats, the signs, or the flags. But anybody that makes a $20 donation, I autograph whichever they like and I give it to them. Any donation, I let people tag the motorhome. My retirement and that is how I keep it on the road.
Okay, good. Where do you want me? Is this a sticker?
That's a flag.
Oh, okay. That's what the flag is.
Yeah, that's exactly what the flag looks like.
Oh, okay.
What would you like?
Huh?
What did you want?
What's the hat? There's the bill on the hat. Did it fold over and stay?
And it's a Velcro back. I mean, it stays pretty good. I never had it curled. Is this the one you'd like?
Yeah.
Take markers and tag the motorhome. Don't forget to take a picture where you tag it.
Yeah.
Oh, I forget what the date is. June 27. That's what it's all about. I really appreciate it. Got an autograph on the inside for you. The prisoners appreciate you for the signatures. And of course, we need it federally legal.
You have a good day.
Y'all too now. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, that's a couple more signatures. One right now and one when he gets done on off the phone later. I'm pretty sure he will. And heck, that's the first donation I've made in a week, so that really, 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 really helped. That's the good Lord taking care of me there. That's the good Lord taking care of me there. Oh, that's weird. There's a hair. I wondered, what the hell are you talking about? And then I seen it. It was a curl of my hair. It was cute. I had to look and make sure it wasn't a troll telling me there's a bug back there. I'm like, what the hell? And I'm like, that's Frankie. And I look, and there's a circle. No, what? Y'all think y'all can eat everything? No, it's not for eating. If they can't eat it, screw it, they piss on it. That's what a dog does, huh? Oh, come on, Joe's Betty. Come on, Joe's Betty. Yeah. It was pretty cool, I thought. But I'm glad that I came back, you know. And now I don't feel bad as spending the last $22 I had earlier today getting me a little smoke so I could, you know, be a mellow person. So, I'm just saying, the good Lord takes care of me. Whew. So I come up with one more day, another $20 over the next couple of days. I'll make it to payday. Hey, don't try and kill one another. And that was him and Mama. Y'all got pissed at each other, huh? Damn. But they're well behaved, you know. They stop. Was you getting that, boy? You get him, Mama. Yeah, tell him you brought him in the world. You'll take him out, huh? You come up here starting that shit on my leg. Yeah, don't come up here starting that shit on my leg. I'm on Mama's side. She can kick your ass. Yep, I won't let her hurt you, but she can kick your ass as far as I'm concerned, huh? Yeah, huh, babies? Okay, hey, get off my leg. Get off of my leg. Oh. Hey, Mr. Sean. Doggy domestic, yeah. That was good, Maggie. Doggy domestic. Oh, dummy gonna do another video. He's doing his stupid videos again, even. He'll be making one of the domestic doggies now on 420 them. I gotta call the Humane Society. Oh. Oh, they're crazy, aren't they, Lulu? Oh, hey, Mr. Sean, I'm doing great. I don't know if you probably didn't watch earlier's thing or whatnot, but and I kind of knew it. I knew that I wouldn't hear back until Monday or Tuesday, and I may not even hear back then. But I think she's gonna call me on Monday or Tuesday, and I don't know, probably make another bullshit offer or whatever, but I'm done calling them or messing with them. I'm going to just, you know, if they contact me, I'll talk to them. But the offer I made today is no longer on the table. The offer they made me, I didn't accept. So, as far as I know right now, we standing to go to court on the 16th. Which is fine with me, because I've almost made it to the 1st, and I will have the money to get through to the 16th, you know what I mean? So, no big deal other than having to kill time for a couple of weeks. But I'll be able to drive around, get signatures. Who knows, might take a trip to Illinois or somewhere, you know, go file a suit here or there. Probably do something like that. I'm just not going to sit still after the 1st, you know what I mean, and wait. Hey, that's what's up. Yeah, I'm all that bullshit about nothing will ever happen. That's going to end over the next couple months. It may not be much, but it will be restraining orders, court orders, and lawsuits. That I promise. And I'm not talking about just Walmart. I'm talking about the trolls. Oh, hey, Mr. Sean, that's what I'm doing. That's exactly what I'm doing, Mr. Sean. Yeah. For the last time, they told me that nobody's going to do nothing. I guess I'm nobody. Because when I drag their asses in court, that means somebody did something, even if it's just me. You know what I mean? Hey, we got somebody coming. Hey, how you doing?
So I don't know if you remember me or not, 420
You
Jim.
kind of look a little familiar.
Lubbock, Texas.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
How come y'all don't get people on my petition?
I've been telling people.
Man, Texas themselves could get Congresses. You know, they signed all that petition for Texas.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
So you actually stopped into Casey's in Lamar a couple of weeks ago. My wife was working there. She had some tattoos all over her.
Uh-huh.
Kind of red hair.
Maybe.
And because I talked about you whenever I met her.
Uh-huh.
Dude, I met the coolest guy. He's really chill and everything.
Was she going to tell you I pissed her off or something?
No, she,
Oh, okay.
I think that guy you know was just here. I was like, 420 Jim? She's like, yeah. I was like, did he leave yet? She's like, yeah, he already left. I was like, dang. And I saw your bus. I was like, there's no way.
Oh, yeah. See, I went over to Walmart headquarters to mess with them.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. I've got 2 lawsuits against them in Springfield, Missouri.
Oh, man. You know, I'm actually going to school for paralegal studies.
Dude, I've got a great
Criminal
case.
defense.
I got a great case to hand over to a attorney. I can't do it.
Yeah.
See, they put a trespass on me in Kansas City, Missouri, but they took it back. I got him the next day on a recording of the general manager saying, "Oh no, we're sorry, we take it back." Blah blah blah. Well, in Springfield, I almost went to jail and whatnot. And I got a criminal ticket I got to go to on the 17th of next month for guess what? Trespassing.
Wow.
And I'm like, I've never been and they brought that up. And I'm like, how the hell could they do that? I've got it on tape and everything that they dismissed that.
Well, I'm good to see you again.
Hey, nice to see you.
You mind if I take another picture?
Oh, you can take all the pictures. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I showed
Are
everyone.
you still in Texas or?
No. Me and my wife, we moved up here, actually.
Oh, right on.
She's from Pennsylvania originally. She served in the military.
Right on.
She was actually in Moore, Oklahoma during the Moore, Oklahoma tornado. She's super infatuated with the Joplin tornado. She's always wanted to live here. I'm from here, so we actually moved back because nobody likes Lubbock.
Yeah.
All right, let's get a good one.
Right on. Well, hey, I appreciate you coming back by.
Good seeing you.
I'm going to be in town probably until the 1st.
Okay, right on.
Oh, did I give you one of these?
No, you probably didn't.
Like it says over there, and I see a partner in the window. Everybody needs a little Jesus.
Thank you, man.
Yeah. Check that out. I met him in Texas a while ago. He showed me a picture. Of course, I'm sure y'all heard all of that. That is so cool. Oh, when I see people I haven't seen in years and stuff, and they remember me, you know, and come by to say hi, that's pretty cool. Call me Mr. Nobody. I like that. I like that. Yeah. Well, I got a few things I need to do, and I can't do them until I get my check from Walmart. So, you know, that could be 2 months away. But when Walmart, whatever I make from Walmart, will help me be able to go and file the suits and put the advertisement and stuff in the windows that I plan on doing. You know, they thought it was funny to take a picture of me and put on a telephone pole with some stupid lies, and I can prove it. I mean, I can prove that they done that. So I don't feel sorry for none of them, any one of them or nothing. What I'm about to do with their photos and stuff in the RV here, and that's all of them. Everyone from Bryson to Leslie Causey and her boyfriend, Monica, all of them. Yeah, we people going to know when I come in their towns and to Texas and everything and file these suits. They're going to know. They can come carry out their threats all they want. I ain't scared of them. I'm not going to go hurt nobody. I ain't threatening nobody, no violence or nothing like that. And by the way, I'm sorry about the cussing and stuff last night. That's what alcohol does to you. I'd much rather been smoking than drinking them couple of beers. So please excuse me for last night's cussing. Frankie pointed out I could have filled a swear jar or two up. And I'm not proud of that at all. I'm not. I'm really not. I asked the Father for forgiveness, and now I ask y'all for it. You know what I mean? That's not who I am and what I'm about. I meant everything, but just not with the cussing and stuff. But it's time to put a stop to it. And if the police or nobody else can or will, I'm going to. And it's going to be with protection orders, court orders, stuff like that. They think it's funny that they got my Facebook taken down. It's going to be really freaking funny when I post a court order that his YouTube channel is taken down. We're going to get some stuff done. And here's the whole shame. Here's the whole shame, Sean. Any one of them, Bryson, Aaron Jones, Steve Speck, any one of them that wants to contact me and seriously end this shit and whatnot and do the right thing and whatever. Hey, there's time to talk and whatnot, just like I am with Walmart. But if not, the hell with it. I'm taking each and every one of them into the court of law. I mean, why not? They accuse me already of 21 lawsuits and shit like that, coast to coast, so why not make it true? The healing fields would probably be the last suit I file, but they're not going to get off the hook either. It's not about money, it's about the damn point, and I'm done with it. Say we're done with it. Yes, we are. Yeah. And maybe it'll get enough attention in the courts, or the judges will see criminal activity adding up, and finally something will be done. Maybe my next offer with Walmart, because it's going to go up. It's not going to go down. If they ask me again what I'll settle for, or if I'll still take the nope, I'm going to work in there working out something about the prosecution of them people. I'm going to investigate who the hell called y'all and told y'all to bug me that morning. So, heck, I can't wait for court. You know what I mean? I think it's going to be just like, I think it's going to be a repeat of Georgia. Except the judge might just grant me more than 25. How much more, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to win, and it'll be 2,500 or more. And then, of course, I'll have to wait 30 days for them to not appeal it or whatever. And then they can take however long they want to get me to check, but they should know I'll come back to Bentonville and sit there until I get it. Been there, done that. And I will throw in there, I'm very disappointed in Walmart and the lawyer, because all she had to do today was lift that damn trespassing, get that done, which all that takes is a phone call and a letter. Why in the hell couldn't I go across the street to this Walmart over here and them have a form, a letter or something back, whatever, you know what I mean? We're not in the dark ages. They could write something up, send it to them, then print it up and give it to me. You know what I mean? It don't take days or nothing like that to lift that damn trespass and give me a letter lifting the trespass. But see, they still want to screw around, so the offer of settling for $5,000, that's off the table for both cases, and not putting the third one, that's totally off the table. I may do something like another $420 per day that I have to wait if they really want to settle. You know what I mean? So tomorrow it would be the 25 plus 420. Then it'd be 840 the next day, and on and on and on and on until we're in court. I filed a court case. I want to go to court. I think I can kick their ass in court. I think I'm trying to be nice to let them settle without going. But hell, I'm going to have fun in court. You know, I'm going to wear my suit jacket, my tie and all. I mean, it's a legal state, which I don't care. I'm still going to wear that, whether it's a legal state or not. You know? Not that I disrespect the court, but that's who I am and what I represent. You know what I mean? I'm not going to let no judge tell me I can't wear a cannabis shirt inside their courtroom anymore, or one with just a leaf on it like I did in Tennessee. The only reason she got away with it was because I was going to pick up this RV right here the next day. And my bondsman from the Port of Bells nudging me saying, don't do it, don't say nothing. You're going to go get your motorhome. I was ready to say, look, lady, you don't own a damn thing here but the robe on your back. The citizens of the town own everything else, the courtroom, the benches, the tables, and all that shit. But I didn't. But I have been known to piss the judge off. Albuquerque, New Mexico, I pissed the judge off so bad, she could have held me in contempt of court, but she didn't. She ordered me out of the courthouse. The jail's like 26 miles away from the courthouse. And you all go on a bus, and everybody goes at one time and comes at one time. You just sit in holding cells, wait on each other. When I told that judge she ran the kangaroo court, she ordered me out of the courthouse. She was pissed. That guard that took me to the back, he said, you're lucky. I'm like, how am I lucky? I didn't do nothing wrong. He said, she could have gave you a year for contempt of court. And I'm like, oh, can she steal? And he said, no, once you go out the door, she can't bring you back in and hit you for the contempt. She would have had to done it while, she could have ordered me out of the courthouse and gave me a year at the same time, but I guess she was so damn pissed off. She just ordered me out of the courthouse, and they sent a van. Yeah, I sat in the Sally Port about 2.5 hours waiting for everybody else to get back so I could get into my unit. I'm sitting there in the Sally Port. Nobody was expecting me to get back. Oh no, I'm fine, yeah, and I don't. No, that was, I've been spent all week over in a non-legal state, and the first day I had a little Delta, but after that, like Monday I had a little of the Delta, but Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday I had nothing. And I don't operate well with no cannabis, something. Life sucks straight, and I'd been straight for 4 damn days, and I decided, well, I'll go drink me a couple beers, and I drank it while I was sitting here talking, and the more I drank them, the more and that just shows the difference between beer and cannabis, man. Last night I was swearing, this, that, yeah, blah, 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 the alcohol, and tonight with cannabis, we're still talking about the same stuff a lot, whatnot, but I'm doing it with a smile. And I'm trying not to cuss or nothing. Well, no, I'm not actually trying. I'm talking just how I normally be talking, So, if nothing else, it shows you the difference between cannabis and alcohol. Well, see, my shirt, um, that's not a logo, and that could be a Japanese maple leaf and all. But hell, I wear a plain white shirt. I'm talking about my cannabis pants, my cannabis socks, my cannabis suit jacket, and my cannabis tie. And I'll take the hat off, of course. But that's what I'm talking about. To me, that's my go-to-court suit. You know? And watch it be like my cousin Vinny. You trying to mock me there, Mr. Four? No, sir. Yeah, and you'd probably, you know, you hang around, keep knowing me and all, you'll probably very seldom see me drink again. You know what I mean? I can't say I'm not going to. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm a grown man and all. I can drink anytime I want. Just like I can smoke cigarettes, whatever. You know what I mean? But I choose not to. I don't think I'm ever going to smoke cigarettes again, but I will tell you, I was tempted to get a little, I didn't want to pay for a cigar or nothing, but just, you know, a little bit of tobacco and just take a couple of little puffs off my can of a little tobacco because, man, I love to smoke. So not having any cannabis, nothing to smoke or nothing, yeah. But I kept telling myself, no, you don't want to buy a cigar because if you do, you'll end up smoking it or, you know, smoke more than you should. And so I just suffered through the week. But this morning, when I got into Missouri, and I'm here at the dispensary at 7:10 this morning. Yeah, 7:10 this morning, I was at the dispensary. I spent $23 and walked out a happy man. And been happy all day, just knowing I had it. Yeah. Oh, well, hell, Will, that one lady in the courthouse. But see, the one judge didn't say a damn thing about my shirt. But that one lady judge, she ordered me to go out and turn it inside out. And I did because, like I say, I wanted to get this motor home the next day. Other than that, oh, no. Yeah. And she's really lucky I didn't just go ahead and file afterwards against her because she can't do that. You know, it's her interpretation. It could have been a Japanese maple leaf. You know? Yeah. So, and you can't do that. You know, other people had like Budweiser shirts or this, that, and the other. But if there's a policy of no logos or nothing on, hey, I could understand that. But what do you think she would have done if I'd walked in there with my marijuana pants and the marijuana jacket and the marijuana tie? She would have shit bricks, man. She would have shit bricks. But let something happen again. That's what I'm going to go to court in. And then when they violate my rights and stuff over that, I'm going to have a nice lawsuit against them about that. Because it's no disrespect to the courts. It's a disrespect to me not to live my religious rights. My Creator, which people say is a Christian, Christ, you know? They claim to be we're a Christian country and all. Well, stand up and live up to it. Because I know my Creator gave me every herb-bearing seed. He didn't say but cannabis. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And I believe in the Constitution, and the Constitution says no man shall write any law governing my religious belief. And if they do, it's nil and void. So their law to me about cannabis is nil and void. I still want to go in court and make them prove what narcotics in marijuana. Oh, absolutely. See, that's what I tell people, Sean. Yeah, I care what y'all think of me. I do. It hurts me when I have people lying to y'all and stuff about how I'm a scammer, I'm this, that, and the other. That hurts me and all. But see, that's just the devil doing that and whatnot. What really matters, and you got to keep telling yourself what really matters, is our Creator knows exactly what's happening. Exactly. He knows that, I'm not lying on people, that I'm not scamming people, that I'm not this, that. And that's all I've got to worry about. What the Father and the Son, hey, that's my belief. I'm not here to please anybody but the Father and the Son. No one else but them. I want a better life when I come back or go to heaven or whatever, I kind of like the one I've had, especially since I turned it around and don't do cocaine and very seldom drink, don't smoke tobacco, nothing. Cleaned up my act, won't lie to people, you know what I mean? Me and Will was talking the other day, my air conditioner fell over and it cracked the case. And he's like, hell, and back in the day, I would have done exactly this. I would have went and bought one, come back and swapped them out and took it back and said, nah, blah, blah. And that would have been the end of it, you know what I mean? But see, I can't do that now. I mean, I could, but I won't. I learned different values and stuff in life, I learned the difference, I finally accepted the difference between good and bad, right and wrong. I think we all know the difference. It's just when we decide to imply it to our lives and live it. I don't know. Hard to explain. Ain't that right, buddy boy? But I do know why these guys have been after me for the 5 years and everything. And I do think that everything's leading to, doggone, just like I'm doing Walmart, taking to court. I think that's the good Lord talking to my heart right there. Because he knows I don't like the fact that all the time I hear how nobody's going to do nothing. Well, the Bible tells me you got to help yourself, And, I really think that's what I'm supposed to be doing. So we're going to see what happens over the next, give it a month or two. That's all I can say. You want to follow the channel for a month or two if you're not following it, everybody. But our rewards is not of this world, and that's all I'm worried about, and I'm going to live for. I mean, I could see them doing that, Will. Like I say, I had that witch of a judge tell me if I didn't turn the shirt inside out, she's going to hold me in contempt of court. That's one of them people that their robe went to their head. They can do what they want and they don't care about you, right? Whatever. That's that British. Because you're not under American rule. You're under maritime law, British attorney registration. So, I hope everybody gets that right. We're not under the American law at all. We're under the British rule of law when you go there. That's why it's the justice system. It's not one word, it's two words. Just us. Yeah. The Bar Association, all the criminals together, the justice system. Oh, Knoxville. No, Knoxville don't care. They don't care if people sue them. They don't care about shit. You seen what I did, right? Remember me putting that big yellow sign on? After I got out of jail, I went and put that big yellow sandwich sign on. It said, "Sorry, Knoxville, your city mayor and chief of police suck." And then the idiot that run the Knoxville News or whatever it was, I mean, put the post in there about me. Come to find out, he was an ex-felon and shit, trying to make people think he went straight. I remember all that shit. I had fun wearing that sandwich sign, walking down there by the mayor's office and all that shit, telling them how they sucked. But watch, good times are coming. Good times are coming. Well, had I not been who I was, you know what I mean? I can understand why the cops wouldn't beat me up, because that'd be a little hard to explain, because I am kind of a public figure and all, especially back then and all, you know what I mean? But, no, they did worse than beat me up. When they took Jack away from me, put me in jail and put Jack in dog, that's worse than beating me up. I mean, that was way worse. Way, way, way worse. Impounding the RV instead of letting us get it down there to Martin. I mean, that shit was way worse than kicking my ass. You know, they mentally fucked me, is what happened there. But I've learned a lot, and you know, now it's, you got to teach these people and places and things a damn lesson. For over a year now, I've begged and pleaded and asked these fools to stop doing what they're doing, and they won't do it. And of course, I got an idiot today saying that, "Oh, I'm not the Bong Father, I'm from Arkansas." Oh, Texas, I can call you from the Texas number and prove it. Fuck, they make all these fake numbers anyways. But if the Bong Father ain't doing it, why is he still making his stupid ass videos? Yeah, they're all still in on it and whatnot, and their days are coming. And they get to bring their girlfriends, their daughters, their family, whatever, in the court and explain whatever. So it's going to be all right. Join the sideshow. I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it. I am going to try and make it down and see my family, though. Especially if I get 10 grand from Walmart, I will definitely see my family along the way. Doing my couch like that. I got a feeling that lawyer's going to call me Monday or Tuesday, or Wednesday latest, but I think it'll be Monday or Tuesday, and ask me if the offer's still good, and I'm going to flat out tell her no. So I'm planning on going to court. We got less than 3 weeks, so I plan on at least doing the first one. And I win that first one, I'm going to immediately go over to Kansas City, Missouri, or just look online. I mean, I don't necessarily have to go there. But I'll be getting a hold of a lawyer in Kansas City, Missouri, and getting them to file a lawsuit against Walmart on the trespassing thing and shit that they done on that. And then the 31st, well, if the lawyer I hire says, drop that, it might hurt this case, I'll drop the second one. If he says, go for it, it ain't gonna hurt, then I'll go ahead and stay around for the second one. They want to play ball, hell, I'll play ball. Yeah, I will. I would think she would have called me and let me know. And see, the thing, what I'm really pissed off about is, and she knows it, I don't care that they didn't take the money off her. But why didn't they press the fucking trespass? Why didn't they pull the trespass off? That's why I will not accept the same offer. $420 for every day that I'm not allowed to be on Walmart's property, plus $25, I think would be fair. Otherwise, let's go to court. They could have lifted, they could have lifted the damn trespass. What the hell they got against me, and why ain't they lifting that trespass? See? Is it because I'm suing them? That's illegal too. So, all they're doing is helping a big, giant case. That's all they're doing. And hell, if we got to go that route, we'll go that route. I was hoping to get a big one from like Topeka, Kansas or something. Or another police department that might fuck with me along the way. I wasn't really trying to get it from Walmart, but I'll leave everything up to the man upstairs, see where it goes. She could have called back and said, well, they said they'd go $750 or they'd go $1,000 or no, they won't budge, She could have contacted me back. That's the main problem. No freaking contact and 3 different times she lied about when she was going to call me back and all anyway. So, I don't know. No, I haven't dropped. I haven't dropped no cases. I ain't dropped no cases. Now, it hasn't gone forward. I haven't heard anything to where we can go forward, but nothing's been dropped, no. No, I'm not, and if I dropped something, I would tell y'all. Oh, I've had the fools tell me, you guy, you lied about it. Nope, I've not dropped nothing. Nope. And I'm busy fighting Walmart and this case and everything over here right now too. You know what I mean? Yeah, well, there's nothing to mention about it. There's nothing to mention about it. If you'd asked just like now, I'd tell you I've heard nothing back. I think they have it 120 days or something like that they could, before they answer. Just like if I win this lawsuit, they have 30 days to appeal it, Well, I think it was 120 days or something, which I don't think is nowhere near up. And then on the 190th day or whatever, they'll probably answer whether they're going to consider it through a tort claim or whether I have to file suit or whatever. But, can't report on nothing you don't know. If I'd heard, oh yeah, I would have posted. But, I don't mind you asking. I'm actually quite surprised no one's been asking. But hell, I've had everything else, on my mind and happening, so That's on the back burner for me right now. That's something that's either going to be answered yes or no, and then just go file the paperwork. And I don't have to be there to file the paperwork. All that can be done online. Yeah, I have not had no contact. Just like the Westinghouse generator, we get back to you, and I've had no contact. And I'll hear eventually, you know, another month or so. I'll look and see how many days it is that they're supposed to get back in touch with you. And I think it's something was telling me 120. Which is 4 months. And what was it, May or June when I first got there? May, June, yeah, it'd be after August or whatnot before they even have to answer it. And that's why back then I was saying I don't have to be there to file. You know, so let's say they waited until 119 days. I don't have to go back to Topeka, Kansas to file the case. Everything can be done online. I can be in Florida with my family. I can be up in D.C. I can be anywhere and file the case online. So that I liked. I got to get in the back and make sure I still have the picture of the Con father, his old lady. I'm probably going to have new ones of Shirley and Shirley's daughter, Leslie, printed up. I'm going to Bryson and Scott Winslow Albert. I'm going to use the photo of them, their best buddy photo. I'm going to use the picture of Chase Bass, he calls himself. I think his name's James. I'm not sure. But I am going to get a hold of Graham, Texas Court and find out his name. And I'm going to use the picture of him and Leslie Causey together. Aaron Jones, I don't know. I got like 3 different ones I can pick. But I think y'all are going to love the windows when they get done. I am. Right there proves somebody's going to do something about it. Instead of putting them on a damn telephone pole, I'm going to put them in the windows across the country. Is that not doing something? Like Sean said, call me Mr. Nobody. Maybe you don't have to call me the Mr. Just call me Nobody. I'm excited. I can't wait, you know? Going to have to get a scoreboard and keep track of my wins and losses before long. What? Yeah. Walmart. I filed 4 lawsuits before the Walmarts and all. I filed 4 lawsuits. Of course, they blame me for 20. 3 of them I won. 1 of them I conceded, and asked the judge to put it on hold where I could file at another date, and he did. So that's not a win or a loss. It's actually a win because it stops the clock on the case. I got permission to go back and file it whenever I wanted to. So that stopped the time on it, is what that did. Actually, a smart move. Did I plan on going back and suing Bill Levin? Nah, not even one there. Hopefully that clown's left me alone or in the grave or whatever. Oh yeah. Well, I do that on my phone. It's a shame you can't make events on YouTube. But I may go ahead and make that a Facebook event on my new page. The worst you could do is get me kicked off or a strike, and then that would prove that's why they kicked me off. So I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to go ahead and make the Facebook events, and I'm going to go ahead and leave reviews on that Walmart's. Yeah, I think that's something that I'll be working on this weekend. I'd love to find a flea market. Hell, I'd sell the dive gear for $200, But I'm going to make it to Tuesday. Especially if we have weather like this. It's $10 in gas instead of 16. Hell, I went from $10 basically in a 20-watt to $16. It makes that much gas difference, Will, running the AC. But today, it was hot this morning when I woke up, so I fired up the AC, and I left it on and running while I was driving down the road. And of course, it didn't keep it cool in here, but it did make a difference. But when I got parked and everything, I wanted to open the door, where I could talk to people and everything. I shut her down. And it's been fairly nice all day. But we're bound to get back up in temperature here in a couple of days for sure. Well, I've welcomed the crowd and rains today. I've brought my hats and t-shirts in like 2 or 3 times when it starts to rain. But I didn't put the flags out today. It looked like the rain that was coming was going to be really, really, really windy if it hit. It didn't. The wind didn't hit us. But I didn't know that, so I didn't put the flags out today. I've seen an early forecast for 4th of July. It looks like half of the United States is going to be rain. Northern part, really heavy rain, but the rest of it, from Colorado, Texas on over, looked like it was calling for some sort of rain. Which, hey, with 4th of July coming around, I wish everybody got rain a day or 2 before. Because, come on now, there's places that haven't got rain at all that would go up in a heartbeat. And sometimes people aren't smart with fireworks. So, I think there's places to shoot fireworks and there's places not to shoot them. If you're around a lake or somewhere like that or whatever, and no houses nearby in case a fire started or something, all right. But got to be really, really, really careful with all this dry that we've had. A lot of places had a lot of wet, but the ones that's been dry, they've been really dry. Damn, why? Oh, because of the temperatures? Is that why they're on hold? Or they want to take them out and use them this weekend. Ah. Well, that'll do it too. Well, shit, I just been watching movies today. I watched Waterworld, and then I watched Captain Ron, and now I'm Men of Honor. That Cuban Downey Jr., he plays good in that one. I like all the characters in it, especially when, oh boy, asked that one, what are you, some sort of broke dick Popeye? That always gets me. Oh, goodness sakes. Oh, goodness. Woo. I need to start drinking light soda again. That dark soda just, I think it's a lot worse for you. I mean, soda, any soda is bad, but I need to go back to Sprite or something, the light colored ones. I'd probably do myself a lot better not drinking none, but that ain't gonna happen. Now I've gave up most of my vices, you know, gotta have one or two. Well, my friends, anybody got anything else they'd like to comment, concern, anything before I get out of here? I think I'm gonna get out of here in a minute and get the doggies fed. I don't have to worry about feeding me. I've been eating all afternoon. A little snack here, a little snack there. But I do need to feed the dogs and walk them. Well, folks, thank you so much. Please sign the petition at 420gym.com, or there's the QR for it. You can screenshot it, scan it, whatever you need to do. Nobody belongs in jail for weed, and we need it federally legalized. Help me do that. I'd appreciate it. I do the YouTubes at noon and 7. I lost my main Facebook account. I am working on a new one. So catch me here on YouTube. Until tomorrow, my friends, at noon, it's all about peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand, and if we try, folks, we can get along. My dogs love you, I love you, and Jesus loves you. Have a wonderful day, and we hope to catch you tomorrow. Peace out.